Welcome. Well, you are at home with Jim and Joy, and you are an important part of our EWTN family. And we're delighted that you've welcomed us into your home. We would love for you to send us an email with a question or a comment to jimandjoy@ewtn.com. And today our guest is Alan Migliorato, who is the author of a great book called Failing Forward. You could go to his website. It's called adventurecatholic.com. And Alan's, both of his books are on ewtnrc.com. So if you're a dad and you're wondering how to raise good, holy, strong Catholic women, but this is applicable, this Failing Forward is for teens, for families, boys and girls. It doesn't just have to be for, it's failing forward for everybody. And Alan shares his wonderful stories of his life failing forward in the book and ways to help us all, right, to be better parents.
Yeah, it's about formation for your young people in particular. And he speaks about COPEC. And so that's kind of like the formulation for that. And I'm kind of looking up at the points.
For challenge, observe, process, evaluate, and challenge again.
So those are the components that you may want to implement for your children as they seek various visions or project they want to do, project they want to complete. And how do you do that? I mean, you really let them initiate it. They take total responsibility for it. And that's a challenge for them to do that in a wonderful way. It's a challenge.
Yes.
And then you go through it. You observe and you process and so on through it, evaluate it, and then challenge them again to maybe even perfect what they're doing. But they really have to get every component and do it and succeed and fail. And so it's a great way. It's a great methodology that you may want to implement in your own household. And Alan does that all throughout the year with teenagers in various settings and formats for one day, for various days, for teens and parents together, and so on. And it also sets you free from the fear of failure.
Right.
Not that anybody wants to fail, but nobody gets it perfect. And I think that's one of the things that paralyzes parents and children is that they've experienced failure, it's traumatic, and they say, I ain't going there again. So the parents say, well, I'll just play along with that. You never fail, you're always perfect, it's always good. And the kid is like, yeah, I don't want to go there. Well, how do you live your life? I mean, if you're going to live in the real world, you're going to succeed, you're going to fail, you're going to do it well, not so well. What can we learn? How do we process this? And then maybe we should try this again, or in the next thing I do, I'll do it this way or that way. I've learned something here. And you become the best person that you could possibly be, and that's always success.
And what greater place to have these experiences within your family, right? So you can fail forward with great grace because people aren't going to be mean, evil, and cruel to you for failing, but they're all going to let it be a teachable moment. If a daughter is to prepare a meal and maybe she serves it to you half cooked, and you need to eat more, or you need to cook it more, whatever, or just let it be a failure and we make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But the beautiful thing about it is that you do it within the setting of your family where everybody's going to be cheering for you to succeed. And if you fail, it's going to be okay.
Because one day you're not going to be with your family and everybody that's applauding you. So the kids got to get grit. They have to learn it, and then they walk into the future at peace with God and making the adjustments, owning what they need to own and moving forward. So Alan will be with us. We'll hear more about Failing Forward. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Welcome back. Well, our guest today is Alan Migliorato, who is the author of Failing Forward. You could go to his great website. It's called adventurecatholic.com. And both of Alan's books, Failing Forward and The Manly Art of Raising a Daughter, are both available at EWTN Religious Catalog. Now, Alan, when we had you on yesterday, you were sharing about initiating your daughter or someone preparing a meal, right? And you were talking about the method, and maybe you give someone $50 and they prepare the meal, and they were going to make pizza together as a family. Tell us how all that turned out, and then we certainly want to talk about your COPEC method.
Great. So just to kind of recap real quick, the reason that I wrote the book was not to help you create better cooks at home, but that seems to be one of the ways that parents ease into using the COPEC method. So we're talking through failing, and failing forward. So the reason that the book was written was to keep kids in the Catholic faith, and as they learn to become leaders, right? And we learn to become leaders when we learn to overcome and triumph over failure. That's when we can connect to God a little bit closer personally instead of through our parents, and that's so important for kids is to own that. So we were talking about my daughter, who I had given, because the reason I gave her this is she was kind of complaining one night about dinner. She says, "Oh, we're having chicken again," she says to my wife, and I said, this is if you make dinner yourself, you won't have to worry about what's being made for dinner. So I said, and she goes, I know it's coming. And I said, well, good, I'm glad that you know me. But tomorrow night, I want you to make dinner, and here's $20. She's like, $20 for the entire dinner. I'm like, yes, you can figure this out. Mom and I lived on a shoestring budget when we were first married, and if you can't make, 5 people eat for $20, then you need to rethink something. Mm-hmm. So here's $20, and you're going to make dinner tomorrow night. And my middle daughter was sitting there, and she goes, ha. And I said, well, now both of you can do dinner tomorrow night. I wasn't angry. I was just saying, okay, well, I think it would be great for both of you to work together. So she came up with, that was my challenge. You're going to make dinner tomorrow night. I didn't tell them what time I wanted to eat, but my middle daughter asked, she goes, well, what time do you want to eat? I said, well, let's eat at 6 o'clock. I'll be home by 5:30 or so. 6 o'clock would be a good time to eat. Okay, so now we've got 2 little parameters. Dinner, you're making it, and what time. And that was it. Other than the $20, there was no. So she comes home with pizza, right? And it was build your own pizza. So she thought we'd make pizza at home. Now, I'm Italian. You guys are Italian. So we know you put a pizza in the oven. If you put 7 pizzas in the oven at one time, they're not going to cook right. It's just not going to work right. So, and that's where we struggle as parents, is we see something going wrong in the beginning of the challenge. And I know I'm getting ahead of myself to the observe portion, but just giving that challenge is so hard sometimes, because we want to say, now make sure you do it this way, and make sure that you put one in at a time. So it took like 2.5 hours for dinner to cook, right? And so afterwards, she the whole time she's, oh man, why is this taking so long? And I want so badly to say, because you have 7 pizzas in the oven, the heat can't be distributed. But I'm not saying anything. I'm just kind of observing this happening. But it's a struggle. It's a struggle
Yes.
to watch that happen.
Yes, and I mean, I can think of a lot of things I would say, like, now you appreciate your mother's cooking, and now you get it, and so, but yeah, so you've got to really understand that this is a real opportunity for growth for this child, for the family. You got to make a decision. You're not going to guilt, you're not going to shame, you're not going to whatever. This is a way, this is a methodology of growth for your child, and you're all in on it. So let's go through the steps. You got challenge, observe, process, evaluate, and then challenge again. So okay, we got this situation here. What's the take us through observation in
so
that.
there's
Okay.
funny, because I'm sorry, Jim. No, it's funny because we've got harder points that are to follow for parents, and then there's some harder ones for teens. Observing, challenge is easy. I can give you a challenge, and that's easy. I want you to cut the grass. I want you to make dinner. Easy. Right?
Right.
Here's where the parents really struggle, is in the observation stage, because as I see, I'll give you it personally, as I see it going wrong, I teach this method, and I still want to say, hold on a minute, we're not going to eat till 3 o'clock in the morning this way. Like, we need to slow down one at a time. I want to jump in and fix it. I want to jump in and correct it. And it's funny because we get to different points. Sometimes parents will let their kids fail until there's a really important one. And then they're like, okay, I'm not going to let you fail the test. I'm not going to let you fail this project. Like we talked about the project earlier. But if our kids don't go out and do things themselves, if they never get that opportunity, they're never, ever, ever going to know how to. And you mentioned earlier, kids going out and doing things on their own. It reminded me of like Old Testament, where you've got manna coming down from heaven, right? But they were in their tents. They had to go out of their tents to get it and bring it back. So they had to work. You have to work for achievement, and you have to work when you hit a failure, and you have to work past it and figure out what went wrong. How can I fix it next time? So simply observing is the hardest thing for parents to do.
So it's more observing, hearing what they're doing, what's going on, than speaking a lot or criticizing really at all.
Yeah, we can't speak, we can't interject, we can't do anything, and we're not looking for a perfect outcome. We're looking for effort.
Right.
Okay, and when we only reward on outcome and we don't reward on effort, then our kids start to think, well, I deserve a trophy. Everybody gets a trophy.
Mm-hmm.
And I did my best. Why don't I get a trophy? And that mentality, that entitlement, is a dangerous thing for a young adult to have, especially as they get into the workforce and get out into the world. Is, well, how come everybody's out to get me? And then they become a victim, and then they become narcissistic, and it's just a bad thing to create in our children. So as they get older, we have to let them do things on their own, but we can't interject. We can't say, hey, try some oregano. My gosh, please put something down on the oven first. No, it doesn't go upside down. However they do it, we've got to observe what's happening, watch their reaction. What we're observing is how they get frustrated, how they overcome these obstacles, so that we can give them feedback, not on the way that pizza tastes, but on our process going through building that pizza, her process of getting frustrated, slamming the engine. I said the engine. I meant the oven. Slamming the oven shut, or shutting a door hard, or getting snippy with her sister. These are things that we want to observe during the observation stage. It's kind of like observing nature. We stand back and watch.
Yes. But how difficult that is for parents, especially when they see their own traits coming out in their children, right? Like, oh my gosh, she's just responding the same way I do. I should be doing better at this,
Well, we wonder why they respond that way, because they're recorders, going to respond the way we do. Yeah. So sometimes it's a awakening for parents to see their kids acting a certain way, because it's like, where did you learn? Oh, I taught you that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So we got challenge, we got observation, which may be the most difficult part for the parent, and then process. Is that the most difficult part for the child? And
yes.
Unpack for us process, because it sounds like you've been doing that to a degree, because if you're observing, the process is happening, I guess.
Right. Process is where we really try to gain that understanding with our kids. So, and we've all said this as parents. What were you thinking? Right? We've all said, what were you thinking? Like, why would you do that? But if we change the tone, that's the right question. We just have to ask it the right way. So we have to say, okay, so explain to me, what were you thinking during the process, and why you did things the way that you did. Now, I said the same thing, but I said it differently. So we're not shaking fingers in our kids' faces. We're not making them feel like they're horrible people because the pizza didn't turn out right. We're saying, tell me what you were thinking, and tell me what happened. Well, I got frustrated because I couldn't get the jar off the pizza sauce. Okay, and so how do you feel like you reacted? Did you feel like when you slammed it down, and spaghetti sauce went all over the place, that was going to help the situation? Or talk to me about that. So when they have to look inward and say, here's what's really going on in my mind, in my heart, that will help them slow down the next time something happens, because they're observing their own actions. Yeah. So when they process this information, they can grow from that.
Right. Okay, so I think I got it now. So the observation time is when it's really, the thing is taking place. And so the process time is after the event, after the vision they tried to fulfill, whatever it was. So now you're going through this processing time, and that's where you've really got to be in sync to want to blow upon the sail of their lives, the successes and the failures. And it's difficult for them because they're vulnerable, because they have to face the successes and the failures. And I guess you've got to be doing both of those things with them, right? I mean, you got to affirm things that were successful and that went well, and then just look at the things that didn't work quite that well. And at the same time, if they put everything into it that they can put into it, they've given themselves 100% as best they could, but there's just blind spots, and you don't know. All that's happening at this time. And I guess you want them to come away with what? What do you want them to come away with from that time of processing?
Right, and we're not blowing wind into their sails yet. That's in the evaluation step. Okay. So we're really just trying to gain understanding of what they were thinking and why their actions were the way that they were. I noticed that you gave up. I noticed that you cried, or I noticed that you slammed your hand down on the counter. What was happening at that moment? What were you frustrated with? Because once we can get them to understand why they act the way they do, then they can start to alter those behaviors on their own, because we're not always going to be there for them to do this. So they've got to start learning how to figure out what went wrong, figure out what went right, and how to build on both of those things.
That's helpful. Yeah, okay. So I moved on too fast. You go to the evaluate time. But I think the process time is just so important, because it doesn't seem like many people are processing very much these days. So something happens, it takes place, and we go on. We don't deal with, I failed, I succeeded, I was really hurt, I was really
the people
whatever.
that I hurt in the process, it doesn't matter. There is no process.
So really, I mean, it really helps young people in particular to reflect for a few moments and really kind of marinate in the event that took place, as pleasant and as unpleasant as that is. So why are we doing that for them? What kind of people will that develop?
But what you're asking, and what you fell into, and what we all fall into, is we want to shoot that advice at them right away, right? We watched, and we didn't say a word. We're trying to develop kids with good moral character, with strong spiritual centers, right, and that are focused on God. And how will making dinner do that? By itself, it will not. But we've got to cross train here. We've got to cross train them into, this is the method that you use over here, and so this is the same method put into our faith really connects us with God. So when we start to give advice, the reason when we move into the evaluation process, the reason that this works is because we took the time as parents to listen. Active listening is important. Here's what I heard you say, but we're not giving advice in the process. But when we move into the evaluation stage, they're more willing to listen to what we have to say, because we took the time to listen to what they had to say. Their theology, their thought logic might be way off in the process. They might tell us stuff that we're like, we know that that's not true. Well, why were you frustrated? Well, because you never showed me how to use the oven. Okay, and all right, so you're frustrated, and we know darn well we showed them how to use the oven. So, and we're waiting, but we have to wait. We have to store this information. Sometimes we say, okay, so here's what I heard you say. You're saying, and this is process. You're saying that I never showed you how to use the oven. Do you remember ever being shown? Well, yeah. So now they're kind of backing it up. They're backing up. And when we do our training, like on our retreats for Adventure Catholic, we'll and that's not what this book is about. This book is how to do it at home for the parents. But this was developed through, in the field training with teens. And so sometimes when they do different exercises and they blame, the parents for that fault, they're like, this is your fault. Okay, well, I see that you're upset with me. How would you say that it was my fault? Because you're the one using the oven. You're the one that was opening the spaghetti sauce. You're the one that was cooking. But you're saying it's my fault, and I want to correct that. So how would you think that I could correct it?
So are we in the evaluation section now?
No, not yet. We're still.
I keep wanting to get there. I don't know. Okay, so that's still process.
Let's move to the evaluation. So
please, because I've been there the whole time. See, that's my problem. Okay. And you mentioned that the evaluation segment can be a slippery slope for parents. What is evaluation? What's the slippery slope? What are you talking about there?
So here's where it becomes slippery. Because obviously, as parents, we've been through a lot of the things that our kids have been through, right? But we're not our kids. So they have a different perspective on things, processes where we've gained their perspective. We understand their perspective, right? It doesn't mean that they have a different truth than us, because there's one truth, one way, one light. That's Jesus, and then we're not gonna stand for them telling us that that's different. But we want to understand where they're coming from. So now that we understand where they're coming from, when we evaluate, here's what I noticed. This is not a time to say the pizza was horrible, right? It may have been horrible, right? And if they ask you, you have to speak that truth. Yes, the pizza was really bad, but you weren't really bad, but you did struggle in a few places. And here's what I noticed. And here's where to say it, Jim. Here's where you say, you blamed me for not teaching you how to use the oven, although I specifically remember before you started this challenge asking you if you had any questions about making dinner. So you had the opportunity to say, Dad, I don't know how to use the oven, but you never asked me. So it's not my responsibility as a parent, right, to say, here's step one, here's step two. if there's things you don't know and you're not speaking up, and we see this with our kids in school. Well, I didn't know how to do this. Well, did the teacher present it? Well, yeah, but I didn't want to stop class because I didn't want to look silly. Well, stop class and look silly, because you've got to speak up. You have to have that moral fiber and character and bold, speaking ability to say, hey, I don't understand this. I'm lost. And I guarantee you, when one kid does that, half of the other class says, yeah, me too. Right? Because there's no one's brave enough to do it. So we're trying to teach our kids that bold faith, that strong moral character to come out and say what needs to be said.
Right. And then after you do all that, then you want to challenge them again, right?
Right.
So
we've given we put our 2 cents in. We said what we thought went right. Here's what I thought you really shined. You didn't give up. You figured out the best way to do it was to put one pizza at a time in the oven. You figured that out on your own. I'm proud of you. And I'm still proud of you because you failed, and I love you still. So when we challenge again, we say, okay, the next time when you make dinner, what would you do different? And you're asking these questions, and then my kids know me well enough to say, okay, there's going to be a next time, because we have to keep challenging.
Right.
We have to keep offering those challenges. And nobody gets a one and done, right? Nobody is that way. We're not going to get everything we need to know. We practice our faith. We have to practice this COPEC method so that we can fail forward.
Alan, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for this book, and I hope that everyone will get it. Failing Forward, Leadership Lessons for Catholic Teens Today, especially in your own home, and that you would understand more fully and apply the COPEC method. God bless you and all of your loved ones, Alan. Thank you so much.
God bless you too.
We're going to take a break at this point. We hope that you've enjoyed Alan's teaching and definitely get the book. We'll be right back. Plenty more to come. Please don't go away.
welcome back. Now, don't forget to join us each day until October 7th for the novena to the Mother of God for the nation. And it's so important right now to be praying for our nation. So we want you to tune in each day at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, right after the morning Mass, or at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So for more information, go to ewtn.com/novena, and you can also view and pray along with each day's prayers on demand at EWTN/on-demand. And what I did is that you can get this ebook if you fill out the form. You go to EWTN.com/novena. They ask you your name, email it to you, and so you could get it and have your own copy, and then you can pray it in your own prayer time. Maybe you're praying before the Mass, or maybe you're praying at a particular time. All of the prayers are in here, and it's absolutely lovely. So just go to EWTN.com/novena, and please pray, fast for our nation.
Amen. Well, what a wonderful show today with Alan sharing about failing forward. Imagine overcoming the fear of failure. That you know you can fail, we do fail, but to overcome that and to know your identity in the Lord, and that you just give your best shot that you can, and then you accept the challenge again and you go again. St. Paul put it kind of this way: I've learned the secret of contentment. I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I've learned, Lord, be made perfect in my weaknesses, because when I'm weak, you're strong. So if you're weak out there, God's attracted to your weaknesses. If you fail, God's attracted to your failure, that you would fail and be weak and fall forward with Jesus Christ. You're an important part of this EWTN family. You're always at home with Jim and with Joy. Isn't it grand to be Christian and Catholic? Keep it on EWTN. God bless you and all of your loved ones. Bye now.